Scene one, take one. Where were we? Mark.
Welcome back to the Where Were We podcast with Talina and Jade. I'm Talina.
And I'm Jade, the only other option.
The only other option. So I was on TikTok and
Okay.
AI came up. And as AI is getting like more progressive, it's definitely impacting society a lot more. Obviously we've seen it with Snapchat and ChatGPT and all that jazz.
The Snapchat one is what gets me because it's like right there in front of you. And like you can talk to it.
It's like you don't have to go to something separate. You're just like right there.
Yeah, because most people have Snapchat.
Yeah, but it's so fucking stupid. I hate that Snapchat AI thing.
I literally take every moment to call her the biggest fucking cunt that she is.
That's her name.
The creepy cunt. She's fucking weird, bro. She
literally named her AI that.
Yeah.
I named mine Floyd. We did it together. We made Floyd together. But I made embellishments on Floyd because I thought he looked a little bit too
real.
Not too real. I just don't think his persona matched
his name?
No, matched the actual AI. I was like, this isn't you. It's not real. You're not actually Floyd. Floyd would be cool. So once Snapchat can get personality behind behind Mr. Floyd, then I can continue to talk to him.
Yeah. No, I get
But he looked a little too cool, so I had to make him look a little more stupid. It was not making sense.
No, I
in my
get
brain.
it. I'm with you.
I had
have to look dumb.
Yeah,
because they are dumb.
Because it was making me more angry. Because I was like, Floyd, you're supposed to be cool. Your name is Floyd.
I don't know what you expect from you. He will never be cool.
Well, yeah,
they're not cool.
I understand that now. That's why he's not being used, and he looks stupid now.
Yeah, because he is stupid.
Stupid Floyd. Anyways, but yeah, so it's gonna be impacting our lives. And that being said, there's a lot of danger involving that, including like deep fakes, which already were a thing, but now they're getting more improved. And especially with like the election coming up, a lot more deep fakes are going to be added into that. Like
deep fakes.
You don't know what deep fakes are?
Not really, no.
Oh, so deep fakes are when basically it's like you can make a video of somebody else's face or somebody else just talking. You just take their face, you take their voice, and AI makes it happen.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those all over TikTok. Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a video of, like, just, like, fucking anybody?
No, yeah, literally.
Saying random things or, like...
Yeah, like, the ones with when they're playing the game and Barack Obama and Joe Biden and Trump are all, like, in, like, fucking Fortnite or something.
Yeah, like, shit like that. It's, like... Or they can, like, say quite literally anything.
They make them say some weird shit.
So they could use that as, like, propaganda. Political propaganda. They can use that for the election, obviously. It's going to go into politics. Not only is it in our media, in politics, it's in everything now.
Yeah.
So that being said, there needs to be, like, regulations behind it.
How?
Exactly. Regulations are now going to start to regulate AI so it doesn't become dangerous.
But how would we do that if AI is so smart?
Well, we as the people have to regulate, like, what is legal and not legal for people to do.
Oh. I see. But isn't that what we did before?
Yeah, so, like, okay, so we have created I'm sorry, I'm going into so much right now. So, when the internet came out,
right?
Like, because the internet wasn't around, that's a new thing, technically.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Jane. So, that was a new thing. So, obviously, they had to put, like, net safety laws in. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, there's private browser history, shit like that.
Right.
And then now people are talking about targeting more on, like, ads and stuff like that, where they can't sell personal information. Like, that's what people want for, like, do you know what I mean? Like, with new technology, there has to be new regulations to come across it.
Okay.
So there's gonna be, like, AI regulations now.
Like what AI can't do?
Yeah, and it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of regulations they're gonna be put in place.
Because what I'm saying is, like, what if we put those regulations on AI, right?
Yeah.
And they act stupid, but they're not really stupid.
No, it's not. It's not gonna, like, target AI. AI is gonna be smart no matter what.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do anything to distract the code of AI. That's not what I mean. It's like for example, you can't make a deep fake of a political person. Would be like, for example, that's not a law or anything.
Oh, I see.
That's just like
what we the people can use
Yes.
for AI.
So like that's an idea.
Are we still gonna have like?
Look whose turn. Look whose fault it is
No,
now.
I didn't realize we were still connected. Are we still gonna have like the Chat GPT and stuff, and like the Grammarly and like the auto?
So
like,
that's where it gets like tricky, because it's like if we have regulations on one thing, we can't just pick and choose where we want the regulations.
So are they gonna just like take away AI completely? Like no more.
Well, people are afraid of that. Where like it will be taken away, but that's not gonna happen, because it's more likely that they'll do nothing rather than do anything. Mm-hmm. Because like as we did with internet, we still have so many, like just the internet itself.
Right.
It's a fucking free-for-all. There aren't laws on the internet.
Yeah.
Because you technically can't really put laws, you know?
Yeah.
So, also with AI, that could also be a scary thing. So it's like, if we do have the laws in place, right, that's going to be difficult, because it's like you can't pick and choose. But if we don't, then it's like a lot of dangerous things can come from it.
Damn, that's going to be weird to see what happens.
Yeah.
Then.
So AI is going to be... We're going to be living a Black Mirror episode pretty shortly. We already are, but it's going to be like getting to Black Mirror episode.
It's going to be even crazier.
Yeah.
Wow. No, that's crazy to think about, because we are stepping into that world, you know?
Mm-hmm. And it's like, now you have to be... I guess if you are, like, in political sense, you have to be very careful, like, where you're getting your information from. Already you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Because I noticed Gen Z... Well, everybody noticed that. We are basically just, like... TikTok is like Facebook, but for Gen Z. Like, how moms just believe everything off Facebook, we believe everything off TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. Like, I'll take it as, like...
Yeah.
As a word, as, like,
right.
truth. But now we have to be, like, actually extra careful. In any sense. Political or not. Just, like, day to day. Like,
yeah, like,
can do
any
anything.
information that we learn, like, we have to fact check ourselves.
Oh, my God. That just reminded me of something. I saw a TikTok, like... I think this was like back in February. Somebody got a scam call and they used AI, but they used the person's sister's voice. And they said they were holding her captive and they need to send her money. They were like, so the people, the scammers, they called this girl and were like, "We have your sister, send us money and we'll let her go or else she'll die." And they will use AI. They used her actual sister's voice because she heard her like begging and pleading for help on the other end. And she's like over here having a mental
breakdown. How do they know
breakdown.
what her sister's voice looks like?
Internet. That's free information out there. My sister has a public Instagram account. She posts anything about me, I'm there. My stuff is there free for all. They just have to look up my name. Her name.
That's like us with like TikTok and stuff. Like they can use our voice.
Yeah.
They can
Like, okay, it's just like a funny thing with girls. Like, this is girl code. Like, you could find anybody on the internet. And that's just a basic teenage girl.
Yeah.
Now imagine somebody who's skilled with all of that.
They can find anything about you.
Yeah, it's all there. And we willingly put our information there. And now with AI, they could use that against us. But she called the girl,
Now I'm freaking out. What are we gonna do? Because now all our information is out there. We can't take it back.
No.
So how do we stop AI from like taking our information and using it against us?
Well, see, that's like the funny part here is that there's like not really anything we can do to undo it. Just we gotta be careful moving forward now.
How though?
I don't fucking know.
This isn't helping me at all.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
This is a horrible topic. Why did you bring this up?
If I have to go through it, you do too. I make everyone go through misery.
This is so
No, yeah, that's so
unfortunate.
fucking scary.
It is. That little girl scam call sold me. I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, goddamn.
You're able to convince somebody through Snapchat. It's so easy to send a Snapchat of a fake picture to somebody without them realizing.
Yeah.
Like, you can create just through pictures and messages. Like, that's how people get catfished.
No, yeah,
Right?
Exactly.
Now there's video call. Now with AI, with the voice thing, it's like anything's fucking possible now. Like, it's so easy.
No, I literally just saw this fucking article the other day of this biker. He finally revealed to everybody that he's actually this 40-year-old man. But on the internet, he like used AI and like face filters and stuff to look like a fucking like 21-year-old woman.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I know.
So terrifying.
I was like, there's no way. Like, you just convinced everybody.
Like, AI is genuinely very dangerous.
It really
like, it's
is.
very scary. Like, it's cool. It is really cool. It's cool what we can do with it. But, dang, we should not... Like, that power should not be to everyone.
No, it really shouldn't. It's just there. It's for everybody.
And there's a lot of talks, like, AI is going to take jobs. Any job in the creative field, gone.
What do you mean the creative field?
You don't need to pay a person to write a script for you. Have AI do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay it. Like, AI can now edit. AI can now, like, do everything for you. You don't need to...
AI can, like, paint. They can... No, they really can. Like, they can make cartoons. They can make movies. Like,
they could do it all. They could write a script. Sure, it will, like...
It won't really make sense, but they'll get to it.
With the technology given to the general public now... it's not there yet, but it's gonna be there maybe like a week from now. You know what I mean? Like how fast it's going. So, like, a lot of jobs are gonna be taken, but I also think that it could be cool because at the end of the day, yeah, AI can create some really crazy things, but I feel like with art and stuff, it's the human touch. It's all about the feeling, the soul. The emotion behind it. You know what I mean?
Music. They can't recreate music.
Yeah, like they could, but like it's just like the oomph behind it. It's the feeling.
Oomph. The oomph.
But that's why I feel like AI would be cool in that sense, where it's like only enough where it's a tool and not the creator, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, like it's
like if I'm like write me a script right now, and then it writes me a script, I give the things, and then I go in and read it and fix it and edit it and make it actually what it is, and then I have AI chop it together, and then I go in and make it human. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But that could also be cool because it'll take jobs away, but wouldn't it also give... Sorry, I'm having a debate on my own right now. Jesus Christ. I'm rebuttaling my own statements.
But what?
But, like, also it could create jobs, couldn't it, if you really think about it?
No,
because
yeah.
I could be a whole production company, just me, myself, and I.
Yeah,
that's cool.
You can have AI help you with everything, and then you could just go in, like, redo, like, do your little things, make sure it's okay.
But then that all ties back into AI regulations and all that. And you can't pick
and what are they going to take away from us?
Yeah.
Or if they're even going to take anything away from us.
Most likely, though, no regulations we've put in place, and it's going to be more dangerous than helpful. Sorry to say that. But, like, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways. Let's bring up this whole fucking topic and
do you have
just
anything else to add to that?
No, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's an insane thing to think about.
Oh, I got it. You're doing it again? Okay.
C2, take one. Mark.
It's really good.
Yay, diploma.
Has my seatbelt been on this entire time?
No, you just buckled it when you started.
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Why did I?
I don't know.
Where did I? Yeah. Anyway, so the question I was going to ask you.
Go ahead.
If somebody, I guess, let's say, like, were to tell you, or just if you, the statement. If somebody were to tell you, you make me feel like I'm alone. Or you make me, you make me feel like I'm alone. How would you take that? Just initially.
Initially, I guess I would feel like, I don't know how to put it into words. Like, like that I don't like include them, or that I don't like talk to them, you know, or that they don't feel like they're in my presence at all, you know, like I'm kind of ignoring them.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I would take it. I'll be like, oh damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right? But if you, depending on who you ask that question to, they can take it a completely separate way, depending on who the person is. Like, you ask somebody else, I think it depends more if you're like extroverted or introverted.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the second way I would take that would be that they're comfortable with me.
Yeah,
they're safe.
I would never take it that way. That would never cross my mind. I would be like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Like, what? I would think it was because I'm letting them feel left out. But other people initially would take it like, oh, like, thank you. Like, that's a compliment.
Yeah, I would say, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like both of them. Like, that's why I was like one of two things, because, like, yeah, they're comfortable, they're safe. Like, they feel as if they were when, like, they're just at home, you know? And, like, you're home to
in their
them.
own presence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never, isn't that interesting though? Like, I would never take it that way. But somebody else could, just depending on how they are as a person.
Mm-hmm. This is a fantasy question that I had made up.
Fantasy question?
Yes.
Okay. I love those.
If you could live anywhere in the whole entire world without the worry of money,
Okay.
where would you live? Who would you live with? And, yeah. And what would you live in? Or, like, sorry, yeah. Where would you live? What would you live in? And who would you be living with?
Does it have to be a real place, or can I make an imaginary little situation in my brain?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Like,
Yeah.
it would completely, like, it doesn't really make sense to the rules of society.
Okay, go
Maybe?
ahead. Yeah.
I guess. Well, I don't know, depending on... whatever.
Okay, go.
Let me think. I have to think about that. Where would I live? Who would I would live in a house,
Mm-hmm.
in like in a mansion, basically, but with a really beautiful yard that looks like a different land when you walk in.
Beautiful.
Like, and I want there to be music playing constantly. Basically like Disneyland, you know? How, like, there's always music going on and you feel so magical. I would have, like, the Pixie Hollow soundtrack playing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, or, like, the Harry Potter soundtrack playing. Like, you know?
That's awesome.
Like, just constantly, so whenever I step out into my, like, big, beautiful garden and...
Like, you just
like,
feel so whimsical.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a different, like, little land.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah. But I want, like a modern-ish house. Kind of just basically, you know how my room is with, like, all the plants, but it's, like, vibey?
Yeah.
I would want a house entirely like that. But the outside has to look rockin'. Like, just beautiful and, like, more modern-y, but not, like, completely modern.
Okay.
Who I would live with, hopefully, my partner in the future,
Okay.
my husband. I would, if I ever get there.
I should have disclosed that
My
who doesn't have to be
soulmate.
a person, too.
Okay.
Like, it could be, like an animal, or, like a family member or something, you know?
Alright, so yeah, my soulmate
Uh-huh.
with Theodore, my beautiful dog. I love him, right? And maybe more animals, a bird perhaps, any animal I've ever wanted ever in my entire life, like a little mouse, or like
Yeah, you could put a shirt on him and name him Gus
a
Gus.
crow. That is a brilliant idea. Thank you. Oh my god. That's so cute. A dog, a pit bull, name him Rex. Another dog, not sure what kind of breed, name him Bellamy. Name him Bellamy. And then, yeah. And also, right next to my... I also want a guest house for, like, anybody who wants to come in. Like, a separate, just, like, little house for them. And, I would have... Sorry, I'm going so deep into this.
Go, yeah.
And, I would also want this to be in, like, a city in California. Not too far from LA.
Okay.
Where I'm, like, still in the center. Or maybe, like, somewhere where I'm, like... Yeah, in LA, but not too far from Orange County.
Okay.
And, like, this area here.
Yeah.
So, like, and not too far from San Bernardino, where it's not too much of a drive to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, but like, in the suburbs of LA, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I can have my own serenity, and then I'm still involved in society at that point.
That's a good answer.
Thank you. And I want a little house. Okay, if I was like a fucking trillionaire, a billionaire, a millionaire, any heir,
Yeah.
I would have a little community of houses just for my friends. So
That'd be
like
so
if they want to
cute.
live there, they can.
That would be so cute.
Rent free, scot free, because I would be rich, right? Because money isn't an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They would just live there, so I can be like, hey guys, come over.
I got you covered.
Yeah. And if I ever want to throw a gathering, obviously my beautiful garden right there. It's Disneyland in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
And then their little houses right there. We can have a party in the house.
It'd be perfect. That'd be beautiful. That's really great.
Thank you. That's my answer.
I love it.
We'll get there eventually.
I believe it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you know, some variation of
Or
that.
variation, yeah. You know, we can't win them all, but or we can. We will. Okay. What about you?
Me? What was the question?
Sorry, I just went on a whole. I got really
Uh,
deep into that. My fantasy land.
Ah, okay. I suppose if I could live anywhere in the world without the worry of money, probably Iceland.
Iceland.
I really like Iceland. I haven't even visited there, but I love it. And it's my favorite place in the world. And I would live there. I would probably live in a cute little one-story cottage thing because I don't like stairs. And I would be surrounded by plants, and I would have a pond in my backyard with some ducks, and I have 2 dogs, a Mastiff and a Newfoundland, and then I have cats and birds, and a garden with all my plants and everything. And hopefully I'd be living with my partner at the time, and all my animals. Or just animals. 'Cause fuck it.
Yeah, just like little, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cute. That's very. I feel like our answers are very us answers.
Yeah.
I like how you're like a little one-story cottage, and I'm like a huge house with a fucking with a house in the backyard for everybody else to come to.
You're like, I want this and this and that.
I want a bowling alley. I want Disneyland in my backyard.
I need a movie theater house.
I'm like if you gave a little boy money. I want a movie theater. I will have a movie theater. That's already in my house, regardless of fantasy or not.
Oh yeah.
Imagine me without a movie theater in my house. Couldn't happen.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Just to be fair, I don't have a movie theater in my house
No,
currently.
No, but she will.
But I will. In my house with my name, there will be a movie theater right there.
With your name.
With my name.
I should do that.
And it's gonna be a banging movie theater.
Yeah. I can only imagine it. I could
kidding.
only imagine
Oh.
what my eyes can see.
Mm.
If forever, forever worship me.
Yeah. Oh. Oh!
God, they have some bangers. They have some bangers. And I feel heat.
Wait, what?
Right? Is that not the one you were singing?
That was what I was singing, not
Yeah.
the lyrics though.
Oh, is that not the lyrics?
How does it go?
And I can't feel my feet, I think.
No.
You say I am
Wait.
lost
Wait.
when I
And
say
I believe. Oh,
I believe
what you
I
think
what
of
you
me.
say to me.
Say I believe. Woo. I'm really trying so hard.
Isn't it? You say I am strong.
Yeah, but how
when
does it
I
get there?
think I'm weak.
Uh-huh.
You say I am found.
No, you say I am held when I can't feel the things.
things. And you say I'm I've sinned.
Amen. We should listen to that song when we're done filming.
I think that's a good.
Yeah,
I think
but
that's
I
a good
genuinely
song. I don't even
do
know
not
what it's
remember.
called.
You say
You say?
by by someone
By somebody.
that I'm not sure of their
You know what's
name.
crazy?
You every fear you got, you are my identity. cannot believe.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, we have a game that we're gonna play for our game portion, obviously. It's a little game that I had made up just this morning.
Just this morning.
Yeah.
This very morning.
At, we'll say 10:30.
Friday, July 7th, 2023. The morning of.
Yes. Do you want to be the asshole or not the asshole?
I want to be yes the asshole.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my position is yes the asshole. Your position is no the asshole.
Okay.
Okay. Right? We're saying that for camera?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend she would not be the mayor of Funnytown? My girlfriend, 23, asked me, 25, who the funniest person I know is. Uh-oh. ... My girlfriend is hilarious, and I mean that on an objective level. There is no dispute. She is funny, just not the singular funniest person I know. I am childhood friends with aspiring comedians and writers, people who went to school to study comedy. You get the picture. So I said to her after a pause, girlfriend, I don't want to lie to you. Friend A or B is probably the funniest person I know. You are definitely up there, easily in the top 5. And then I muttered a phrase that I will never live down for as long as I live. If Funnytown was a place, you probably wouldn't be the mayor, maybe the secretary. Now, anytime I tell her she's funny, she calls me a liar because if she's so funny, why isn't she the mayor? I'm trying to explain to her that you can still work in the Funnytown Hall and not be the mayor. Plenty of people make a living in the Funnytown municipality, and you are perfectly happy. It's honest work. Bear in mind, not even a month ago, we had an identical conversation after she asked me if she was the smartest person I know. My childhood best friend is a physicist, and he probably isn't even the smartest person I know. How would you have handled this? How should I have handled this? Am I the mayor of Asshole Town?
1 minute. Go. Alright. He is the asshole because he should just lie. Say, yeah, you are the mayor of Funnytown. Make her happy. There, boom. Case closed. I win.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's friends with, he wants to be honest with her, like, I think that's better than lying to her and, like, to her face. Like, be honest with her. Like, yeah, truly, you are not. But you are funny. Like, he's calling her funny. He's not saying she's not funny.
Yeah, but look, he makes a good point. I see it. Right?
Right?
He should just lie. Make her happy.
That's your argument?
Yes.
He should just lie?
Yeah. What? It's so easy to lie. I do it all the time.
Well, yeah, but, I mean...
All the time. That car's yellow right there. That car,
you
you see that car's yellow? I just lied to your fucking face. You see how easy that was?
Well, yeah, but I mean, in the long run, she's not going to want to find out that he just continued to lie to her to make her happy.
No, I would. If I was the funniest person, I'd be like, damn right. I would never find out because I believe in my soul I'm the funniest. I win. I win.
Alright.
Case closed, I win. Lie. Oh my god, this morning, bro, straight up, I woke up and I fucking... When I tell you, dude, the massive fucking spider I saw on the toilet.
Don't say that,
this
dude.
morning.
Don't even say that, bro.
Now let me tell you something. That story is not true at all. I never saw a spider this morning, but you thought so for a second. You see how easy it was to lie?
You're so stupid!
You see how easy it
You
is?
see how mad I am because you lied? If you just told the truth.
Okay, but what if
place.
But what if I said something like...
Okay, we're done, we're done!
Whatever.
Am I the asshole for getting high so my relatives don't try and pawn their children on me? I live in British Columbia and my family often hosts at our home because we live on a lake. However, I seem to always get roped into watching the kids, which means I don't get to enjoy my life when we have guests. My husband will drink beer with his brother and dad, and my mother-in-law and sister-in-law will go on winery visits, and I end up at the house responsible for my nieces and nephews. So last weekend, I made sure I was high as fuck when they showed up. My husband and his brother had to watch the kids because I was in no condition. Their mom is pissed at me because she trusts me to make better choices. I told her that my free time is valuable and I wasn't free childcare. My husband had already a few, so his brother had to stay sober. Poor baby. My husband thinks I should have tried talking to them again for the 15th time instead of getting fucked up. I think they know better than not to ask me if I even want to watch the kids.
I don't know how you're gonna make a rebuttal from that.
I really
You have a
don't.
tough position to be in.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, though, straight up not the asshole, like, at all.
No, literally, because why would you? Why would you?
What? Yeah,
No,
that's
because-
not your kids. It's not
And
your
that's
responsibility.
their fucking house. Like, why are you gonna come over to my house, expect me to watch your kids, while you can go fuck off?
Yeah, why would you? Why? Yeah, literally. They're
Like,
not.
no, they had a right. And in there, she said
Get a
that she had
babysitter.
told
You don't
them-
want to watch them? Get a babysitter.
Yeah, she says that she had talked to them before, obviously, for the 15th time. It's obviously exaggeration, but the fact that she talked
Yeah.
to them at all and they didn't listen to her.
If my sister had kids and she told me watch them while I go party, or I would be so fucking pissed. I'd be like, no, fuck you and your kids.
Yeah.
Obviously not realistically.
Yeah, but I'd be
but
like,
I straight up wouldn't do it. I would be like, no, these are your children.
Like, you don't come to my house expecting me to babysit.
Yeah. Like, I understand, like, yeah, that's family, but that I'm mad at the parents. I'm not mad at the kids.
Yeah.
Like, why, like, you don't care for your kids enough to get them somewhere that, like,
Or maybe do something inclusive. Like, why are they always watching your kids?
yeah, straight up, not the asshole at all.
Mm.
There's no way you could possibly rebuttal that.
Damn it, I'm too on their side to. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just do
Unless you want to try there.
No, I'm too on their side.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do.
I don't know how we could rebuttal these. These are, like, hard. Maybe we should just say them.
Okay,
Let's switch
yeah.
the game. Let's just
Alright,
see,
alright.
am I the asshole? That's the game.
Okay, this one's funny. Am I the asshole for laughing at my brother's tattoo? This is a pretty cut and dry scenario. Me, 32, and my little brother, 25, have been in a string of relationships since he was young enough to know what dating was. He has been in a string of relationships. On several occasions, the relationships ended because he was caught cheating with another girl. These are just the ones that I know of. There could be more. In fact, his current girlfriend, 19, was the other woman from his previous relationship. He, I'll call him Danny, still lives with my parents, and I headed over to the 4th for barbecue. When he reached out for a hug, I noticed his arm was super red, and he showed me his brand new tattoo that he had literally just gotten. In huge words, it said loyalty in cursive. Where I might be the asshole is that I kind of laughed as soon as I saw it and didn't try to hide it at all. It wasn't a dramatic laugh. He said, "What's so funny?" and I just said his tattoo was really ironic. He got pissed and stormed off to his room and didn't join my parents and I and our sister for dinner. I told them what happened and they said I was being an asshole, and my sister said people are allowed to change. I personally think he's acting like a child by locking himself in his room, and that I shouldn't be blamed for a 25-year-old storming off.
No, dead ass, not the asshole at all. That's so... What?
That's
What a
actually hilarious. Why
man-child.
would you? First of all, why would you even do loyalty?
That's stupid. First of all, not loyal. No, she's
Like,
totally
you're trying
in
to
the
prove
right to
so-
laugh at him. He went and stormed off and didn't join his parents for the 4th of July.
He stormed off in his room for the rest of the night.
He locked himself in it.
Are you a child? He's
25.
literally still
he's
in high
dating
school.
a 19-year-old.
That's disgusting.
A 19-year-old
first of all.
girl. 25-year-old. Wow, so much just happened. That, like, already, obviously the way he's acting shows just how
Shows,
mature
like,
that
yeah,
man is.
That's.
He's cheated on every single, or almost every
And
single
this girlfriend that he's
relationship.
with right now was
The
other
mistress,
woman.
yeah.
Like, no.
That's
No.
so fucked up. No, totally
No,
fair.
they were not
He
the
must be a
asshole at all.
Pisces. He's probably a Pisces.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure
Oh,
he is.
for sure.
I'm
he
willing
is.
to bet my kidney for that. I'm so serious.
Okay.
I was about to put my seatbelt on again. Why do
Why
I
you
keep
do
doing
that?
that?
You have that habit today.
You,
Sorry about
you
that.
scared me straight, bro.
Am I the asshole for making my son clean up after his sister in the bathroom? The mom's in her 40s, and she has 2 children. She'll call them Dax, 12-year-old, and Mia, the 14-year-old. Obviously, Dax is a boy and Mia's a girl.
Yes.
My kids don't get along super well. Dax thinks pranks are really funny. I guess like every 12-year-old boy, and he annoys Mia with them a lot. It's something my husband and I have been working on, and wow.
That's really good.
It's something my husband and I have been working on, as it's a source of many fights between them. Dax gets a lot of prank ideas from YouTube and TikTok, and will often recreate what he sees. Most of them are harmless, something like a fake spider in her food, etc. But this time, I think he went too far. Dax thought it would be funny to put saran wrap over the toilet before my daughter went to the bathroom. He says he got the idea from online. I don't know if this is a thing, but it's a terrible prank. Basically, he put plastic wrap under the toilet seat, so if someone sits on it, well, pretty much it makes a mess instead of going into the bowl. Yeah, I know. Ew. So he does this right before Mia goes into the bathroom to pee. When she gets in there, she sits on the seat like normal, pees, and since there's plastic wrap over the hole, her pee collects on it and gets everywhere, all on the ground, on the toilet, and on her.
Gross, bro.
She comes to me crying. She's embarrassed because she's a teenage girl and this is disgusting. I told Mia to shower and not to worry about the mess. This is where I might be the asshole. I go to my son and yell at him for what he did. I tell him that's not an appropriate prank and he's old enough to know that that's not okay. And then I made him clean it up.
That's so tragic.
Hold on. 1 second. Oh, yeah. He started crying, saying it's unfair. I make him clean his sister's pee. It's gross and he's going to be sick, he says. It's from her body, so she should clean it. But it was all his fault and literally his mess to deal with it. I don't know why I should humiliate my daughter further or why I should have to clean it. And the biggest thing, he needs to learn. I told him the mess was his fault and he should think about the repercussions of his actions next time, because this is what his prank caused. And then I stood in the doorway and watched as I made him clean all of the urine off the floor and toilet. I think it was an appropriate punishment considering it's really just a natural consequence of what he did, and it doubles as a general lesson in how to clean a toilet, which he has to learn at some point anyway.
True.
Well, my husband disagrees. This all happened while he was at work, and after he got home, Dax complained to him. He told me I was overly harsh on our son and put him in danger by exposing him to germs. But I gave him the same gloves I use when I have to wash the toilet, and it's not like he was unsupervised. But my husband is mad at me and told me I went too far and that's bad parenting. Of course my son is mad at me too, but my daughter is on my side. Am I the asshole? Am I a bad mom?
See, I have like two ways of thinking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, no, she's not the asshole, because like she's right, like he did make the mess, clean it up, like you did that.
He continuously pulls these pranks on her, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but also that's something I would have done as a kid. I would have definitely put saran wrap. Like I think I definitely tried to at one point.
Yeah,
I don't know if
my brothers have definitely done it on me.
Yeah, like I've definitely like wanted to, but never actually did, because I was like, I know the crowd. I'm like, that will not fly over well, so I never did. So
well,
I guess
I always saw it. Like, I don't know if people ever look in the toilet before they go, but it was very apparent that there was saran wrap there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess like in that sense, where like it's good that like this is a learning lesson. Like you should have known better not to do that. Like harmless pranks, sure, if you really want to, go ahead. But that wasn't a harmless one. Mm-hmm. Look at what you have to do now. Imagine she had to do that.
Yeah.
Like she would be extra like pissed off. Like I don't think it's fair that she should have to clean that up.
No,
you know?
Definitely not. I mean, she just got her fucking piss all over her.
Yeah, but I do also understand he is a 12-year-old boy, and maybe like yelling at him wasn't the right call. Just being like, have him understand like this is what happens and now you have to go clean it up.
Yeah, like talking with him in a civil fucking voice and stuff, and not like...
Yeah, I think in that sense, that's where it's like a little harsh, where it's like you shouldn't have like yelled at him. But making him clean it up, that's fair.
Yeah, that's a good lesson, you know. I think that will help him teach, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do these pranks because I'm going to have to be the one to clean it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the mom should have cleaned it up because she wasn't involved in it at all.
Yeah.
Like, why should she have to clean after her son?
That was also the other thing I was thinking about, because I'm like, she's still his mom, and like he is her responsibility at the end of the day.
Well, yeah,
he's 12. That's like why. So
she could help him, but I don't think she should do it all.
Yes, exactly. I think she should have helped.
Yeah, and
that's what I would have done.
And in that sense, she did. She gave him the glove. She told him what to do, and he did the actions. Like, she was there watching him.
Yeah. I'm not telling anybody how to parent, but what I would have done in that situation, I would have probably cleaned it up myself, but made him help me. Yeah. And been like, clean around, be like, look how gross this is. Look what you're making me do. And be like, understand, and have that conversation with him.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like just straight to punishment, because he's gonna do it again, because now that his dad is mad at his mom, now that it shows that like they're not a united front, and he's gonna think he could get away with that because his dad's on his side.
Exactly, and then because I think she should have maybe at least warned the husband before he came home, or like told him like, hey, we need to talk before you walk in the door.
Yeah.
So she could explain,
Mm-hmm.
and that they can come in as a united front, and he won't be able to play sides.
Exactly. I think the dad did wrong in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, as parents,
Personally, my opinion, obviously.
as parents, I think that instead of taking sides front, like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Hold on, like, let me give both sides. Let me talk to your mother. Let me talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's how that should go.
At the end of the day, a conversation should have been had. Maybe
Yes.
not yelling, but in the cleaning part, I don't think she's the asshole for making him clean it up.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page about this one too.
It all comes down to communication.
Communication.
Is key.
Hell yeah.
Woo woo. Woo woo. And the camera went well. Everything went well.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, whoa!
We're also dying.
Jesus Christ.
But, we're learning. It's gonna be okay.
Wow, the amount of times my voice cracks is crazy. I'm like a 12-year-old boy going through puberty.
It's alright.
It's insane, anyways.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, listening, and supporting us this week on Where Were We. I can't tell you how many weeks it's been or how many uploads we have, because I personally have lost count at this point.
Me too. I figure it out as I upload, but
Yeah.
we have to wait till we get there.
But
Also,
anyway,
what? Sorry.
also,
The uploads this week is going to be a little bit weird because I did miss the 5th. I didn't have enough time to edit that episode, but it's going up. It's just going up maybe Saturday, probably.
yeah. So it's gonna be.
You're gonna see it
feel back to back.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
Thank you for the warning for the people, so they know. We didn't
You're
skip this
welcome,
episode.
people.
It's just late.
Yeah. Poor time management on my end. But whatever.
Very unfortunate. I mean, there was a holiday right around too, so
Yeah, happy late 4th of July. Hope you
happy
guys
late 4th.
had a spectacular time.
Watch the fireworks and all that. Stayed safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
All right. Anyways,
If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, comment if you like. If you're on Spotify and Apple Podcast, still don't know how it works over there.
we literally have not even been on the
No.
page.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have TikTok or Instagram, make sure to follow us at Talina and Jade on all platforms.
On all platforms.
We would really appreciate the support.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Yes, you will.
Hopefully. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Really wasn't good. I can't with you right now. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was good.